Hello to everyone, hello tubers, hello gamers, and welcome to gameplay video game review. Today I prepared 30 minutes, 40 minutes gameplay video of the Railway Empire game. It's available for your PC versions. It's available on Epic Game Store at the price of 30 euros. I downloaded this game while it was on free. There was some sales regularly on Epic Games, and I decided to download this one and to start playing this tycoon game. And I can say that this is a very interesting game, and with some okay graphics. With the graphics, is let's say very good developed. I have no objection about the graphics. There's some other stuff that could be different, but okay. My main issues with this game is the problem with the save. When you are starting chapter 1, you simply cannot save the game until you finish all the objectives in the game. I don't know why is that, and that is quite frustrating for me, for didn't figure out how to save the game in the first stage. In the first stage you will have some help in the lower left corner. You will have a character that will say you what to do, so it's not too hard to figure out the gameplay, figure out how the game is functioning. There is some problems with the posting signals, and it could be a little confusing for the players about the posting of the signals for each train. So you could have some problems with that stuff that was implemented in the game. So in the map you will have different cities to connect. At the first you will connect Omaha and Norfolk. You'll switch this to let's say very close to cities, and you will begin your mission with Norfolk and Omaha game connection. There's also lots of other stuff that you can connect, lots of different farms that you will like to connect, lots of different bigger and smaller towns that also will be available for you for connect to your railway. You will have menus that you will see how to buy tracks, how to connect tracks, how to buy locomotives. That is quite simple. You won't have any problems with figuring out laying tracks. And one special stuff that I like in this game is the zoom out, zoom in option. It works just fine. I like that as well. You can zoom in the town, for example. You will see what people are doing in your town. You can also buy different businesses in the cities, and you will have also newspapers added. The newspaper will be added in the game that you when you connect some city, the newspaper will pop up on your screen, and you will see or the highlights of that option in on your monitor. So I like that option as well. As I said, there's two major issues that I will like to say. One of the issues is with the save game. I didn't see how to save the game. So this is my main problem, and I didn't figure out from the start how to start post signals, because lots of them you will need some time to figure out how to put the signal of the correct position and what track you will put it. So there's a lot of different controls with like shift, circular. You can change signal direction, you can construct a stop signal, you can construct a direction signal. So you can help little problems with the signals when you're starting the game. But when you spend some time playing it, figuring out, you will eventually see how the game is working with the signals in the game. You will also have option to post supply towers in the route. So if you have some longer routes in the game, you are suggested to put supply tower, because if you don't put your supply tower in your track, you won't be able to open a new railroad, new connection. So basically, it's a good game. I really enjoy playing it. I like tycoon games. I like construction games. But I always said there is some issues, there is some problems with the game. I still didn't figure out how to save the game, and if someone figure out how the game can be saved, let me know, because when I start the pause menu, I don't see save game. I just see quit game, and I think it's only a load game. So there is no save game, there is no automatic save game, and I can say load the game later. So that's mainly my main issues with this game release. But other than that, it's a decent tycoon railroad game, and I think when you figure out all the stuff that you can do in this game, that you will spend lots of time playing it. I hope that I will help you to figure out some stuff about this video, and this is a 30 minutes gameplay video, so you can speed up the video if you want to watch certain stages. If you want to subscribe to my channel, press subscribe button, and enjoy this Railroad Empire game that was available on Epic Store Game at the price of €30. See you, and good gaming.
Excellent. Now do the same on the parallel track, so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal on the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction. Very good. I'm sure that wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips. Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk, so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn. Excellent. The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm. We are still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary. Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building. Right, we've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do not disappoint me. Good. That's finished. You're making progress. Those politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods. As you can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne. Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne. Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks.